Nilla has the best music, I think, on Fox Business. Anyway, it looks like the IRS isn't the only one that is dealing with email problems. House Republicans accusing a top administration official of demanding staff to delete an email about Obamacare's rollout. Republican Congresswoman Marsha Blackburn here to explain what she and her colleagues found. So did this just recently come to your attention? And, I mean, in your opinion, what has she done wrong here?
Well, what we have is a copy of the email where she says, please delete this. And it's complete with redactions. And, of course, what happened with CMS is they wait until Congress leaves town for the August work period. And then they began to provide information that we've been asking for since October of 2013. And they're saying, well, the emails were deleted. Well, we don't know if we can get them for you. And in the midst of this, HHS does provide some emails that go back into October of 2013. And here it is, complete with redactions, where they're discussing the debacle of healthcare.gov, and then Marilyn Tavenner saying, please delete this email.
Well, okay, so yeah, so this is, of course, related to the rollout of Obamacare, going backwards just a little bit. And, of course, you want to know, what other emails, I'm assuming, were deleted or asked to be deleted. And then she makes this comment, delete this email related to the healthcare laws roll. I'm sorry, she says, please delete this email, but see if we can work on call script. What does that mean to you?
What that means is, as they were calling people, as you have the navigators, and they're calling people and they're contacting people, trying to get them enrolled, and when you read through the email chain, it shows that they're having trouble converting those manual enrollments into the online enrollments, and then merging that, and having Serco, who is one of the companies doing the verification, actually making their process work and feed back in to the healthcare.gov. So it just shows you how they're trying to cover their tracks. They knew they had a problem on their hand, even though they were telling us all was well.
Motivation. Let's talk about that. I mean, look, the rollout of Obamacare was just, an unmitigated disaster. Technically, some say in what it did and did not offer to Americans. But overall, what do you think the motivation could be? If she was sitting right in front of you in your chamber, what would you ask her?
I would say, first of all, why did you come before us time and again and say everything was going great and the rollout was going to be successful, that the technology was going to work, when we have this email chain that shows that it did not? And secondly, why did you not step forward when we had you before us during and after that time and not say, we know there are problems? See, this is the thing. What they forget is this is all taxpayer money that is being spent on this. They were trying to cover up their disaster. They have spent nearly $1 billion now on healthcare.gov and the state exchanges that are feeding into this, and they still can't make it work.
You know what, Congressman, really quick, I do want to bring this to your attention. We just got this is crazy, 4.5 million people's data, health data, has been stolen by hackers. This just crossed today. I mean, what's your reaction to that cyber thieves are now taking health data of those that are on Obamacare?
What the hackers know is that much of this information is feeding into the federal system. And our federal systems and our private sector systems are hit thousands of times a day by hackers. We have to stay on top of it. This hacking you're talking about has come out of China. We know that that is where the origination is. And there are hackers that want to steal and utilize other people's identity and their information. And it's why we need data security provisions that are put into statute.
Congresswoman Blackburn, I have to tell you, if I'm ever called in front of you, I will not lie. I will tell you the truth.
Thank you.
It's good to see you. Congresswoman Marsha Blackburn. Thank you, Congresswoman.
Yes.
All right, well, these days...